Hello, I'm Dr. Matthew Halsworth, Head of External Relations at the National Institute for Health Research. Over the last year, the UK's led the way in research into new treatments, diagnostics and vaccines for COVID-19. This research was vital to generate the evidence required to inform policy and practice during this important time. Led by the Chief Medical Officer Chris Whitty, the National Institute for Health Research, or NIHR, was able to mobilise rapidly to help set up, develop and deliver the research that was needed to address these important questions. The NIHR is the nation's health research system. It covers the entire country and funds and develops research and supports research across all areas of health and need. And it supports expert researchers, research facilities and technologies across the healthcare service and the NHS and universities to carry out vital research into all areas of disease. The fact that we'd had this up and running for a number of years and it was well experienced at conducting research meant that it was ideally placed to address and be mobilised to address the emergency situation of the pandemic. Just to give you some examples, the well-known recovery trial, which looked into new potential treatments for COVID-19, we were able to set that large-scale trial up very rapidly, and within a few months of establishing it, it was able to demonstrate the first in the world, first treatment that was able to benefit patients, severely ill patients with COVID-19 who were ventilated in hospital. It showed that a simple and effective treatment, dexamethasone, was able to cut the risk of severe illness and death for those patients in intensive care and actually cause real benefit for patients all around the world. It's estimated that over 22,000 deaths were prevented in the UK through the use of dexamethasone and over 1 million worldwide. Equally, trials like recovery not only are important to show what treatments do work, but they're important to show what treatments don't work and what we shouldn't waste our time on. One of these treatments was hydroxychloroquine, which in the press and around the world was touted as a potential treatment for COVID-19. It's an anti-malarial drug and had potential benefits. However, the recovery trial was able to rapidly show there was no benefit from this treatment, and it was important to move on and try to discover new treatments. Moving on to vaccines, the National Institute for Health Research, working with AstraZeneca and Oxford, funded the well-known Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine development and helped to carry out large-scale clinical trials in this country, where many members of the public participated in those trials to give rapid answers about the effectiveness of that vaccine. It was shown to be highly effective and protective against COVID-19 and has now been used in over 170 countries worldwide and is a key tool in the fight against the pandemic. So I think the take-home message for everyone is be aware of the National Institute for Health Research as our national asset for conducting research into all areas of health and disease, but particularly that it can be mobilised in an emergency situation like the coronavirus pandemic to give us quick and rapid answers to key uncertainties and inform policy and practice in an emergency situation.